What's up, Divine Pisces? It's Carrie. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, the Shamanistic High Priestess. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you show my channel, any which way that you do, energetically, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, or hyping, or monetarily, through my PayPal or my Cash App, which is located in my bio and my description box. All of my description boxes, you guys, is greatly appreciated, and I send all the love and support right back to you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for helping me create this safe community to be able to share our experiences, our stories, in and be safe. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. So thank you so much. Hope everybody's doing as super fly as I am. We're going to jump off into another Divine Pisces Collective Energy read. See what's popping up for somebody out there today. All of my readings are timeless, you guys. That means you can run across these readings at any time and they can resonate with you. The Divine Creator would like you to use your intuition and your discernment to figure out whether or not this reading does resonate with your soul or not, as they can resonate for past, present, or future. Alright, only take the bits and pieces that resonate with your story and your soul, and leave the rest for somebody else who needs it. You can switch the roles, masculine or feminine, to fit your situation. Alright, don't forget that. What do we need for overall energy? Divine Creator Spirit Team and Divine Pisces Spirit Teams, thank you for being here, and please feel free to chime in when necessary. Grounded. Alright, so very clearly here, getting a real earthy energy from you. You guys could have earth energy highly aspected in your chart or not. Doesn't matter. Either way, you're grounded. You could be very connected to the earth, to Mother Nature, you know, to... I'm getting also that there's also another energy here that's... If you weren't grounded, you might fly away kind of energy. Okay? Love. Wow. If that doesn't say it, I don't know what does. The cup energy. The water energy. The spiritual energy. Wow. It says divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Only love itself. Alright, Divine Pisces. This is looking real lovely. What do we need to see here? I'm getting a lot of self-love here, for sure. For some of you, you're in a divine partnership where there is a lot of love. That's not for everybody, though. Take it where it resonates. For some of you, you have love coming in. We have worry beads in reverse. We get this card a lot. Whether it's in the reverse or the upright, you know, we get it all the time. Gemini energy could be significant. Lover's energy could be significant. 311. There's something you're not worried about here. Maybe you're not worried because you love yourself. You're not irritated. Okay. This says de-escalate in reverse. So maybe something's escalating here when it comes to your love energy. Maybe it's divine love, Divine Pisces. Maybe you are, okay, Ten of Cups energy is definitely coming through right now. What else? It says bored in reverse. So you're not bored with something that you're doing? You don't have any anxiety, or there's very little anxiety here. I'm also seeing like a fearless energy in this worry beads in reverse card. Wow. Okay. We have power trip. You're not worried about somebody who's on some sort of power trip here because you love yourself. Something about the veil has been lifted about this energy, whatever this is. Bet we'll see it in this deck. I always hope for like blessings cards in this deck because there's plenty of them, but we always seem to get the karmic energy. But with power trip here, we're getting the karmic energy. Okay, Antichrist Fool, our favorite card, on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there's definitely a deceitful person here, a manipulator, a liar, a cheater. All right. Specifically a liar and a manipulator. Okay, this is somebody who keeps secrets. This is somebody who could be a false leader, false prophet energy. This is somebody who... I feel there's some sort of secrets being revealed about a liar, a false prophet, a false leader. All right, I don't even think I need the book at this time. Let's just move on into this energy here. So somebody in false prophet energy is on some sort of power trip here, Divine Pisces, and you're not worried. You love yourself. I don't know. I get the energy of you loving everybody. What do we need to see here? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Lover's energy is significant. Gemini energy is significant. Wow, and I see the 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay, 69. Cancer energy could be significant. Definitely a lot of water energy, as well as there's a little air here. What is... Somebody's getting their wishes fulfilled. Maybe in a divine union. It does not have to be for everybody. If not, this could be coming in for you, Divine Pisces. But I'm definitely seeing that you are feeling very fulfilled and satisfied here. Okay, with happiness on the bottom of the deck. Dolphins could be significant. Tell me more. Let's get 6. Okay, so the Lovers can also represent, you know, it doesn't only have to represent love and harmony. It could represent a good choice. It could represent you being aligned. Yeah, emotional loss in reverse. Wow. 5 of Cups in reverse. You got worry beads or 9 of Swords in reverse here. I don't see you anxious in any way, shape, or fashion when it comes to love, or when it comes to somebody who's on a power trip here, or when it comes to somebody who's lying to themselves and everybody else, right? You're not concerned with it. You're just not. There could be something here that you have gotten over recently. Something that you had to accept in radical honesty. You know what I'm saying? And this helped you grow. Okay, maybe you had to accept some sort of defeat in a partnership or something like that, or with somebody with, you know, who was, excuse me, with somebody who was like a liar. Well, somebody is in fear. It's not you, about your healing. Somebody's in fear about your healing and some sort of love energy that you're sitting in. They're in fear that you have completed some sort of cycle, karmic cycle here, and you are starting over fresh in a brand new beginning here. That's somebody's, yeah, somebody's heart is broken about this. For some of you, this is an ex energy that I'm speaking of, who is a false prophet, a liar, who's on some sort of power trip here. They're also in some sort of five of Swords energy when it comes to your healing. You're standing your ground with this person. And that's bringing them some sort of tower here. They're also being hit with some sort of clarity or truth about who you truly are, Emperor. Yeah. They're getting some sort of truth or some sort of clarity about your discipline, about, well, about your leadership skills, about your authority, whether you're masculine or feminine. Okay, it looks to me like you took charge of your life here. Maybe you gave your power away to somebody before, and you took it back. It's very clear. One more. Okay, one more, please. Let me clarify. Okay, one more, please. Five of Pentacles. Damn. I do see 555 here. I feel like a false prophet is going through some sort of changes that they do not want to go through. Okay, with the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups here. I feel like the 5 of Cups is in the upright for them, though. They're feeling guilty. They're feeling, you know, shameful. They're feeling maybe even regretful for something that they did to you to make you, you know, walk away from them. Divine Pisces. That's the energy I'm feeling. And then we have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. Maybe they're being exposed for something here. Some sort of collaboration. Some sort of hidden collaboration. Okay. Yeah, maybe they're being exposed here for some sort of hidden collaboration. Okay, somebody's birthday could be 3/18. Some sort of hidden collaboration to end something for you, which you actually overcame. Okay. Maybe they tried to do something to your money or something else, Divine Pisces. Chariot. Once again, though, you overcame. You plowed through this obstacle. That's for damn sure. Can you tell me what what the Lovers is? Somebody's birthday could be 3-6. You could be dealing with a Taurus, okay, or somebody's a Cancer. Somebody's birthday, a Cancer, or a Leo. Somebody's birthday could be, a Gemini or a Cancer. Excuse me. Anyway, somebody's birthday could be on the 21st of a month or the 17th of a month or the 19th. Jerome? I just heard Jerome. Jerry? We have the 9 of Wands here. 11-11. Right when I'm talking about the Lovers card. So there's definitely a divine union here, or a divine connection that you are protecting. High Priestess. I feel like you know that spiritually you have to protect this union. Okay, there's a lot of resilience here, Divine Pisces, a lot of perseverance. Maybe you were radically honest with yourself and had to accept that some sort of ending came to whatever partnership this was before, whoever this person is that's on their power trip. You had to come to some sort of acceptance when it came to that, and healing to complete this cycle. Somebody else is feeling defeated and going through some sort of financial changes because of, or maybe you left this person out in the cold when you began to heal. Maybe that's why they're being exposed here. Yeah, this feels like an ex. Please tell me about 5 of Cups reverse. This could be an earth sign. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, or Gemini. Doesn't have to be any of those signs, but somebody's trying to do something. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like it's a gold digger. Okay, this gold digger energy is losing finances here because of some sort of energy manipulation or lies about you. All right. Let's get one card at a time. What's the 5 of Cups reverse? Maybe you had to admit to yourself that this person was a gold digger and all they cared about was, being in some sort of power or on a power trip or, having some sort of authority over you or something like that, or that they were a gold digger straight up, or a thief, or, a criminal even. Yeah, the Devil in reverse. Wow. You had to release 1333. You had to release this energy. You had to come to some sort of acceptance. Yeah, so you're through whatever grief was involved with this, okay? This person could have betrayed you. There could be proof about a betrayal here with the Page of Pentacles. A betrayal that they did with several people here with the 3 of Cups to an Empress, which made you go do some deep diving, right? I don't know. I see you releasing toxicity here. So you release this energy. You could have even released your own toxicities, such as codependency, oversharing, overgiving. I did see the Queen of Cups a little bit ago. Yeah, codependency. Did I already say that? I don't know. You could have also released some sort of substance abuse issues. Okay, I'm feeling some childhood trauma healing in this as well. Or you're working on some sort of childhood trauma healing. I'm definitely feeling a reclamation of your power in this energy, though, with the Devil in reverse, with the star right next to it. Yeah, the energy that I'm getting when it comes to that acceptance as well is you had to accept that you were the only honest person in this relationship with the King of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Cups. This is what you had to, you know, accept. That this person was a fucking liar. And maybe even that they were delusional. With the Seven of Cups here. Tell me about the Star, please. One card. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, you could have had to heal some sort of substance abuse issues. Okay, that's what's coming up right now. You had to release some sort of substance or abuse or something like that for somebody. Okay, that may not be for everybody, but it's for somebody. If that's not it, you could have had to heal you being out of balance completely because of, you know, this relationship. Okay, it was very karmic. Maybe you did something in excess, Pisces, that you had to release. And you've done that with the Star right here. All right, you had to bring yourself back to balance. And you did it. Hierophant energy. You definitely did something by the book here. All right, you followed the rules when it came to some sort of divine or, I guess, karmic partnership. Or a divine partnership that turned karmic or something like this. You did everything by the book. You followed the rules. Tell me about the universe, please. The world. The Chariot. Yeah, you blew through that obstacle like it was nobody's business. Wow. Yeah, you integrated some sort of lessons here, and that's what helped you complete this cycle. Okay, it looks like you turned over a new leaf with the Page of Pentacles here. And the Hermit. After some sort of deep soul searching or deep soul diving here. Yeah, and possibly some divine intervention. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Could be criminal energy here for sure. Okay, one card at a time. This is some sort of inconsiderate love offer or something. Knight of Cups and the Fool in reverse. This is an inconsiderate risk when it came to some sort of offer. Or maybe somebody inconsiderately is, you know, it was a love bomber and tried to love bomb you all the time. Okay, but you're over that shit. What's the Five of Swords? What's this criminal energy? King of Cups? Somebody could have committed some sort of crime against the King of Cups energy. Somebody who's very loving. Tell me about this King of Cups. Okay, no, this King of Cups is in reverse. This is an emotional manipulator. This is an emotional manipulating gold digger. Who's being defeated. Yeah, they have some sort of jealousy issues with you. Or maybe how you make your money. Or they have some, maybe that you left them out in the cold, Divine Pisces. They are, yeah, yes. Queen of Cups here. You stop being codependent on this person or something here. Ten of Swords. And that was like a betrayal to them. Oh, well. Can I get one more with the King of Cups reverse? This is an emotional manipulation regarding money or something here. I said an emotional manipulating gold digger. They were after your money. In a malicious way. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. And now they're suffering financially because of it. As I said, they're being defeated. Five of Swords reverse. And then we have an Empress in reverse. Y'all, we're not going to take these. This person could be an Empress in reverse energy. Okay, whether they're a masculine or a feminine, they're very insecure. They're insecure. They don't know how to nurture anything. Everything they touch turns to shit. Okay, it could be a masculine or feminine. Did I say that already? I think I did. Anyway. This person's condescending and vindictive as fuck. They're very forceful. And they don't know how to handle money. They could be I'm getting like a criminal, a career criminal type of energy here. Yep. What's the Five of Pentacles? They're going through it with their finances here. Ooh, they could be going through it with their finances due to some sort of investigation energy. Somebody's looking into their finances here? Okay. Let's cut this and I'll see you back here for part 2.